Hello, I'm here today with Sheldon Hanner, also known as Shelly. Shelly works for the Recreation at Paramount at Somers. Among the many good staff who currently work here, Shelly goes above and beyond and has many fine qualities that embody the Care Right culture of teamwork and diversity. So Shelly, I just thought maybe we would start out and maybe tell us where you're from.
Okay, well, Eric, I'm from New York City, but I've been living in Westchester for about the last 20 years,
Oh,
and in Somers for about the last 15 years.
oh, okay. Tell me about your family.
I'm a married man. I have 3 grown daughters and 4 grandchildren, and the children are out of state. They're
Okay.
doing very well, of course.
Oh, that's terrific. Tell us briefly about your professional background and how you began at the Paramount.
Well, I retired in the year 2000 after 30 years working for a local government in New York City,
Wow.
Human Resource Administration. And after I retired, I moved up to Somers, and one day I was driving past the nursing home. My wife said, "Well, you're not doing anything anymore. Why don't you go there and volunteer?" Which I did about 14 years ago. And after a year, I decided I loved the job so much, I put in for a position and I was hired.
Yeah, even coming here, I've only been here recently. I've heard so many great stories about you, even back from when you used to volunteer. So I thought that was really cool. Tell us a little bit about some of your interests. What are some things you enjoy doing?
Well, I enjoy people. That's one of the reasons why I like working in the nursing home. I respect our seniors and I love the staff, and it really is a very dedicated staff we have here. But I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of volunteering. I mentor at the middle school. In fact, I mentored today. I take acting classes.
Oh,
I write a little, and I'm married to a professional writer. I like to hike and the outdoors and travel, of course.
interesting. Tell me about some places you've traveled to.
All through Europe. Been to France 3 or 4 times, Italy 3 or 4 times, Israel 3 or 4 times, United States. I like going to Canada, Spain, Italy. I like traveling, and I'm fortunate that I'm able to do that now.
Do you have a grandson that lives in Israel?
I know my wife's son actually lives in Israel, and he's been there for almost 10 years now. So we've seen him about 4 times. And he lives in a settlement outside of Jerusalem. So it's always interesting to go out there. It's a great country.
Beautiful. Is it true that you collect prayers for residents to take to the Wailing Wall in Israel?
Oh, I've done that, yes. Not only from the residents, from the staff too. So as you probably know, the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem, or the Western Wall, has thousands of cracks in it. The wall's 2,000 years old. So I take prayers, little pieces of paper, and when I go to Jerusalem, I'll stick them in the wall. And next time I go, you can give me a prayer and I'll take it.
Right, so I probably should say that I've heard that you do this for staff as well, friends, family, in addition to residents here. It's really nice.
Yes,
That's
I
great.
enjoy doing that.
So something that I just share about you is that you are always telling jokes and making everyone laugh, but I think it keeps the mood happy and light. You're always making people smile, you're always cracking a joke.
Well, yeah, I'm a ham, and I like an audience, and like to tell jokes, and sometimes I tell the same joke over and over again, which makes people laugh because they've heard the answer, and sometimes they haven't heard the joke before. But it's always good to try to liven up, and I'm not the only one on the staff that does that, but it's really enjoyable to make people laugh.
You have your signature humor, though, that you use. That's what makes everyone love you. It's great. It
Well,
really
thank you
is.
very much.
Something I just wanted to talk about briefly is Care Right honors veterans, hold them in very high esteem, and I hear that you yourself were a veteran as well.
Yes, I served almost 4 years in the United States Air Force. That was during the Vietnam War. I was in Thailand for the last year of my service, which was supporting the Air Force in Vietnam. And I'm highly respectful of our veterans. And honor them. And I'm very proud to be a veteran myself.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Eric,
And,
very much.
I'm very excited to be able to interview you here, and you're one of the recreation employees here. I just wish you the best of luck, and thank you again. We really value all that you do here at Paramount.
Thank you very much, and it's a pleasure to represent Activities, which is a great department with a great staff and a very great leader.
Thank you.